What is up, YouTube? This is Twinkie the Trapinch, bringing you another episode of Moveset Mondays. If you could please leave a like, subscribe, and comment, that would be very awesome of you. And you should follow me on social media using the links down in the description, because all the cool kids are doing it, and you want to be a cool kid, don't deny it. But Game Freak is finally releasing the Unova starters with their hidden abilities after 3 frickin' years. So I thought it would be very cool to release videos on how to use them with their hidden abilities. And first off, we have Serperior. Serperior's hidden ability is Contrary, which reverses stat changes. So moves that would normally boost your stats like Combine and Coil will now lower your stats. However, what this means for Serperior is you can basically spam Leaf Storm and boost the hell out of your special attack, which is going to be insane. But Serperior's other ability is Overgrow, which is the standard grass starter hidden ability, which basically just boosts your grass type attack damage by 1.5 times when you're at 1/3 or less of your HP. Now for stats, you're going to look and see it's very balanced. You have a base 113 speed, and that is a very formidable speed. You're not going to be outsped by much, and mainly what you're going to be outsped by is like base 120s and mega evolutions, which are pretty rare other than the megas. But you're going to be at a very good speed, and you will outspeed the majority of Pokemon. As for your offenses, you have base 75 in your special attack and your physical attack, so that's not that high, so you do need to keep in mind you have to have something to boost your offenses. And for your defensive stats, 75 in HP, 95 in defense, and 95 into special defense. So you're going to be bulky, and you have some ways to boost your defenses, so it does kind of work out. Your decent natural bulk plus some boosting moves will be very good for you. Now, the first set I have for you is a Contrary sweeping set. On this set, you want to run either the Life Orb or Choice Specs depending on your preference, and the ability Contrary. Leaf Storm is going to be your main way of boosting your stats because that's the only thing you can abuse with Contrary, and it's going to be your main stab move. Glare is to just spam some paralysis because you are such a fast Pokemon, so you can get paralysis on even ground types, which is very good because it's a normal type attack. Dragon Pulse is going to hit Dragon type super effectively, and in the final slot you're gonna want to run Hidden Power. As for which one, that's up to you. I recommend Hidden Power Fire or Hidden Power Rock. Hidden Power Fire hits Steel types and other grass types super effectively, as well as Bug types. Hidden Power Rock hits Ice types, Flying types, Fire types, and Bug types super effectively. So that covers all of your weaknesses with one move, which is very useful. You could run Hidden Power Ice, but you hit Ground type super effectively already with Leaf Storm, and you hit Dragon type super effectively with Dragon Pulse. So Hidden Power Ice probably isn't the best one to go with. As for your EV spread, you want to go with 252 into speed with a timid nature, so you outspeed everything. Then you want to go for 136 into HP to maximize your bulk while not completely sacrificing your offenses. Then you want to do 120 in special attack, so you have a good special attack to go off of to start with. Plus you're going to be boosting the hell out of it, so that is going to be very good. After one Leaf Storm boost, you're going to be at 430 special attack, which is insane. Now for the next set, it's going to be a Bulkier Contrary set. It's pretty similar to the last one, but it's going to want to run Assault Vest and a different EV spread. You're going to want to run Leaf Storm, and instead of Glare you want to run Giga Drain because you can't run Glare with an Assault Vest. And Giga Drain will give you some form of sustain because you're going to be a bulky Pokemon. You're going to want to take hits, and you have no other form of recovery. So Giga Drain's the best thing you have. Dragon Pulse is going to hit Dragon super effectively, and then you have your choice of Hidden Power, as I said before. On this set, you want to max out your physical defense since you're going to be boosting your special defense with the Assault Vest. So you're going to want to run 252 into HP, 252 with a positive nature, being bold, into your physical defense, and then 4 into speed. Now, while you may not be super duper fast anymore, you will be outspeeding the majority of walls and a good chunk of other Pokemon, which is very good to know. And then 4 is just in the speed is just so you can outspeed other Pokemon at your base speed. Just enough speed to outspeed. Next set is a very, very standard set. I ran this one in 5th gen. This is the dual screen set. Basically, you're going to want to hold Light Clay to prolong the effects of Light Screen and Reflect. So then you're going to run Light Screen and Reflect to boost your team's defenses. Then you're going to want to run Glare to spread some paralysis around. And you're going to want to run Giga Drain so you have some form of sustain since you won't be able to hold leftovers. You could run Leaf Storm and Contrary instead, but personally I think this is the better one, so that way you do have some survivability, and you can keep coming in and setting up screens once your screens fade. On this set, you're going to want to run 252 in HP, 4 into Special Attack, and 252 into Speed with a timid nature. That way you can get your screens up as fast as possible. Then you can, you just have your bulk maxed out with the 252 into HP. Next, we have I call this the Zygarde set. Basically, you're going to want to set up a substitute, you're going to set up Coil behind the substitute, and then you're going to use Leaf Blade and Dragon Tail. That way, you have a strong stab move, a physical stab move being boosted by Coil, and then you have Dragon Tail to phase other people out that you don't want to actually attack, or you don't hit them with super effective damage. And basically, you're going to want to run 252 into HP, 252 into Special Defense, and 4 into Speed. You want to max out your Special Defense because you're going to be boosting your physical defense with Coil. And you're going to want to put 4 into Speed, as I said before, just enough to outspeed. Then you're going to want to run leftovers, so since you can't run a special attack like Giga Drain to get some HP back, you're going to want to run lefties so you have some form of getting your HP back. This set also works with Calm Mind, and arguably a little bit better. If you ran Calm Mind on this set, excuse me, if you want to run Calm Mind on this set, you want to switch the EVs and Special Defense into Physical Defense, and then you want to run Giga Drain, and you could run Dragon Tail, but you could run one of the moves I stated before in this Contrary sweeping set to go along with it. Finally, we have a very standard set. This is a Subseed set. It basically uses your high speed to get Leech Seed off very quickly, and then you can just Subseed from behind that. Basically, you want to set up a substitute. While you're behind the substitute, set up Leech Seed, then you have Giga Drain, so that way you can get even more HP back, and then you want to run Hidden Power Fire or Hidden Power Rock, depending on your preference. But Hidden Power Fire is probably the best one on this set because grass types can't be subseeded, so you want to hit other grass types with a fire type move. And for your item, you want to go for lefties, so lefties plus Leech Seed plus Giga Drain means you will just be a giant HP leech. You will get as much HP as you can ever imagine back. On this set, you want to run Bulky Spread, so 252 into HP, 252 into Speed with a timid nature, so you can get your Sub and Leech Seed off as fast as possible. And finally, 4 into Special Attack, because you will want to be able to kill some Pokemon from behind that substitute with Giga Drain and Hidden Power Fire. And that basically concludes this week's episode of Moveset Monday. Next week, I believe I'm going over Emboar as that's being released next, or it's going to be Samurai. I forgot the order. But if you could leave a like, subscribe, and comment, that would be very cool. I accept all battle requests, so you could battle request me in the comments, or via private message, or via social networks. So those are all cool. And since we're on social networks, follow me on those below, as I said before. And finally, aside from all this mumbo jumbo, I hope you all enjoyed this video and have a wonderful day.